Hello and welcome back to Jurassic Jones. Today we find ourselves unboxing a new offering from the Jurassic World Dominion line. That's right, the Jurassic World Capture and Crush truck with Velociraptor. Let's get to it.
So the Capture and Crush truck, the vehicle that I might have put off a little longer, definitely kind of unfairly. But yeah, folks, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so just yet. Make sure to hit that bell. We've got a lot of stuff coming on the road to Dominion. I wouldn't want you to miss any of it. Actually, after Dominion as well, because yeah, we're like right there at the gates on Dominion. Literally at the gates. But folks, the Capture and Crush truck, so far the only Dominion vehicle that we've gotten besides the RC, which we'll be reviewing in a later video. But yeah, this one comes with a really unique looking Velociraptor. It's just kind of one of those hyper real colorations. And yeah, if I'm being honest, this vehicle looks a little too cartoony, or has looked a little too cartoony for me. I haven't seen it in any trailers. It just looks like it's an original creation for the toy line, and I tend to shy away from the stuff that isn't as movie accurate. Yeah, I'm one of those folks. I'm sorry. So I don't know. I mean, I'm still excited for it. I love vehicles. I'm always gonna love vehicles, but I just feel like this was a work in progress. But at the same time, like, now that I have it in hand and I'm getting a better look at it, there's a few small little things that I've sort of picked up on that I might have been just kind of unfair and quick to judge. As you can see, it's got some panels that just completely come off, rip away, so that's why it's called the Capture and Crush vehicle, because it gets crushed. Which I was worried for a little while, because I was like, are they going to be capturing and crushing dinosaurs? But yeah, no, I stand corrected. It's the vehicle itself that gets crushed. But yeah. So yeah, let's get the Raptor out of here and get a better look at this Velociraptor. It's like a purple and orange coloration. It's a very unique looking raptor. It's like brown and orange with like some shades of purple. I don't know. You gotta get a better look at it. It's a really interesting looking raptor. Looks much better in hand, I think, than on camera. But let's go ahead and get to this vehicle. And just right away, one of the things I'm noticing about this vehicle that I hadn't sort of picked up on before is the coloration. It's very Jurassic Park. It's got a Jurassic Park logo on it. It's red. It's got the sand colored. It matches, like, blends right in with the like any of the Jurassic Park Jeeps. It could very easily be like a work vehicle back in 1993. And this is just a theory, but we've got that crate that's got like Site B's Lasorn on it. I wouldn't be surprised if this vehicle just pops up for like a brief second in the movie and it's like something from 1993. I don't know. It's a long shot. It's a shot in the dark, but we'll see. So these are like rubbery. I didn't expect them to be rubbery. I expect them to be like a harder plastic. I kind of like how like pliant they are, because if you're going to use them to like strap down a dinosaur, looks like they stretch and you can put them over different kinds of dinosaurs, different molds. I don't know. I really, from the pictures, I expected them to be like a harder plastic, and that's not the case. So let's go ahead and speed this up just a little bit. And yeah, this thing literally comes out like in pieces. It comes out crushed. So let's go ahead and get the bottom out here. It's one of those where you got to get the pegs loose from the bottom before you can take a good look at the vehicle. And yeah, maybe this will give us a better look and hopefully reevaluate our initial perspective on the Capture and Crush vehicle. I don't know, I just think the vehicles we got for their 2018 line were kind of better. And the ones we keep getting for their legacy line, it's like that's where their attention on the vehicles seems to be going, at least from this perspective. That's kind of nice in there. It's like spacious. It definitely fits two action figures. It's got all this damage all over the place, all this battle damage, like claw marks. Definitely has seen better days when you start ripping everything away. So just nice little details there, those claw marks, and I guess that's the mechanism that would release the front panel there. So I guess these are like areas where you can insert the like the blaster and the crane, which picks up the dinosaurs. And actually, just we gotta get these off the bottom here. And just looking at it right away, like I really like the wheels on this. The tires look really interesting. Like they do look like all-terrainy kind of, and yeah, like that detail in the vehicle seems to be pretty realistic, and I'm digging it. Let's go ahead and put this thing together, because it's looking a little worse for wear like this, right? Yeah, so the crane, I guess, pops in there, and that popped in really smoothly. I just want to go ahead and say. Looks like it would come right out. Like you could probably pop it in on the top or the side there. Like you could do all kinds of things with this. It's yeah, you can okay, we got the blaster, and I guess this also has the same kind of like popping like joint there that you can like, yeah, just snap it in the side there, or you can pop it in the top, which seems to be how the display has it on the box. And yeah, I just want to say that popped in really easily, pops right up, but it's like, it feels secure. Like it doesn't feel like it's going to be one of those things where it's like, since it pops out, it's going to fall out. No, it's like, I got to hand it to Mattel there. That's a nice joint that they created there for the Capture and Crush vehicle. So let's go ahead and get these straps down. That's, I'm guessing, where we put the dinosaurs down. And they look like they have them in a crossing motion in the back there. If you have a bigger dinosaur, you could probably just put them parallel to each other. It might even give you a little more space without having to stretch those chains too much. You don't want to mess them up either, unfortunately. I feel like with like repeated stretching of them, they might they might wear a little bit after a while. But yeah, let's get another perspective. So we got to put this little panel on, and it's not as easy to put on with one hand. I thought I could just pop it on, but it's really requires 2 fingers. Yeah, there you go. And then you just boop, yeah. And this is actually really reminiscent of earlier like Kenner vehicles we've gotten. It's like yeah, I don't know, we've gotten a bunch of vehicles where like the stuff is pulled away, so this is kind of like a nice little love letter. And the more I put this vehicle together and the more I see it out of the box, the more my opinion on it is changing. I do still think it looks rather cartoonish, so we're going to throw in some cartoon figures in there. But yeah, it's growing on me. Let's go ahead and pop this in there. And it's like, you know, I almost would be even more okay with it if it was like a little bigger. Like the gyrosphere launch vehicle we got in 2018 was, I don't know, like I wish it was kind of like that size. Yeah, it reminds me of this one actually from Lost World, because it's got the front that you pop out. Like it almost seems like it's a direct reference to this exact vehicle from the Lost World. Of course, this one was a little violent the way it, yeah. It was just like, it was a lot. It was like a hair trigger. That spring, man, you just like, if you just nudge the shelf it's on, it would pop off. So this is like, it's really growing on me. I just feel like it's incredibly compact. That's the one thing. Like I still feel like the one thing that still keeps it looking a little cartoonish for me is the fact that it's so small. But yeah, it's really growing on me. I mean, let's see what all this looks like in the app. Let's see. Let's go with the Raptor first, of course. And that's, once again, just scanning so much easier than it used to. Alright, typical Raptor animation. Yeah, folks, go ahead and subscribe. Come on. We've got so much fun stuff coming on the road to Dominion, and don't you love hearing adults talk about dinosaurs? Come on. Adults. What are those? What is this? The truck attracts amber. The truck has a better resistance when hitting obstacles. Okay, so this is like, here are your powers. This is like a mini game, apparently. Instructions. Place your device on the truck. Oh, okay. Wow, this is unexpected. Sitting on the ground, turn your truck left and right to follow the path where you see the amber eggs. Okay, right on. Continue. You can also play by holding your device firmly with both hands and rotate it from side to side to drive along the path in the game. So once you have the truck, I guess you can play with or without the truck. And yeah, this is a really neat little addition to the app. It's a mini game. So these are so far the Dominion dinosaurs I've collected, and I guess you can collect those or versions of those like digitally in the game. Right on. Okay, so this Capture and Crush vehicle is not to give Hasbro any nods here, but it's more than meets the eye. Yeah, it once again, it's got Jurassic Park coloration. It looks like a Jurassic Park work vehicle, so maybe it's like in a flashback or something. Who knows? It looks a little outlandish, so it might just be a toy. But otherwise, yeah, it's kind of growing on me. I gotta say, I wasn't crazy about it at first. I was like, that's the vehicle we're getting, but it's like now it's a vehicle with purpose. You can slide your phone in there. It's got a mini game, and yeah, I'm kind of digging all the Jurassic Park references. It's got all that battle damage on it. I don't know. The more I see it out of box, the more I'm loving the Capture and Crush vehicle. And yeah, look at those good Jurassic Park colors. It would look so right at home next to one of the Jeeps. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys think it's going to pop up in the movie, or do you think it's going to just be a toy form situation? Let me know in the comments. Now make sure you join us Thursday, because we're going to be looking at clearing the new Dilophosaurus, which this is like the prettiest Dilophosaurus, honestly. And Owen and Velociraptor Beta, yeah, we're going to take them out of the box and play around with them. And hey folks, if you like what we're doing, check us out on Patreon. Anything helps. Like the video, let us know what you thought of the Capture and Crush vehicle in the comments. Subscribe, we got a lot of fun stuff coming on the road to Dominion and after, definitely. It looks like we got a lot of waves. Hit that bell so you don't miss any of it, and everyone out there, stay safe.